Hey guys, Richard 98. Today I want to talk about the PSX. Um, I want to tell you guys about what I think about it. It's really good. Um, this thing is a beast. The XMB is very good, but I want to talk about the future of this console. Well, this hardware. Yeah, I want to talk about the hardware. But before we begin, please subscribe to my channel, Richard 98. If you have a chance, go subscribe to my channel and go check it out. It's called Richard 98. So go check it out if you guys want to go check it out. But this is going to be a video exclusively for YouTube, and this is going to be for TikTok as well. This is not going to be a long video or 20-minute video. This is going to be like maybe a 10-minute video here and there. But yeah, we're gonna talk about the PSX a little bit, but yeah, let's talk about the future. What I think what should happen should happen in the future for PSX. But yeah, guys, let's get into it. Now, I want to talk about the PSX. What I think about the PSX is that I think this thing have potential of homebrew and all that stuff. Of course, homebrew already exists, but as I said, I hope in the future that we will see where the hard drives on these things are tied to the are prone to the system, but hopefully in the future there will be a point in time where the hard drive itself will get decrypted from the system, and we'll be able to try to modify by using SATA and then try to decrypt the system files and putting on another hard drive, and of course getting the SATA installation in this thing so this machine won't prone to overheat or prone to fail. So that's what I want to see in the future for this bad boy right here. It works fine. The game disc works really well. The XMB works really well. But I want to talk about the future for this thing. I want to see in the future where homebrew will become more relevant to the PSX, and hopefully in the future we will see custom firmware for the PSX, kind of like the firmware version that is on. Like I'm on basically, what's that firmware? This is on firmware 1.31. That's the firmware that is on, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, this is on firmware 1.31, which is the early model of the PSX. This is a 5100 model. One of the kind of still like the earliest, but not like the earliest, kind of like a mid system. But as I said, I want to see in the future where custom firmware will become a thing for this hardware, where it have its own homebrew and everything, similar to the PS3, but hopefully in the future it will have custom firmware on this hardware. Even though this thing can use frequent boot, which is like a temporary soft modding process, but hopefully in the future it will have like another process where it runs custom firmware on this unit, and hopefully like DVD region will somehow get region free, where you can watch basically any DVD on any region, American, European. Of course, you can still watch Japanese DVDs, but hopefully in the future there would be like a homebrew port where you can watch any region of DVDs on this bad boy. Is what I'm saying, and I hope to see, as I said, the hard drive to get decrypted, and we can set up a new hard drive into this thing at least over 500 gigabytes or maybe 800 gigabytes or a 1 terabyte in this thing in the future, that at some point in time that this thing won't prone to like overheat or prone to fail, because I know a little bit about the history of the PSX. As I said, these things are prone to fail, Of course, these things have power issues. Um, Hard drive, not registering the system like it's supposed to because of the manufacturing and all that stuff that um was built in the system. But hopefully in the future that we will see a decrypted hard drive, and the hard drives that we know what we want to install will work on this PSX. At least all models, hopefully. Because now I know about the 7000 series, those are literally different compared to this model. These models I can see is it can be easily, done. I wouldn't say, I mean, it'll be challenging, but it'll be easily done. Now for the 7000 series, that's where the complication is going to come in place. Because the 7000 series is encrypted differently built than the model that I have right here. But as I said, hopefully in the future that the hard drive itself will be decrypted, and we can install SATA adapter on this thing, because this thing uses IDE, which is kind of like the old hard drive, installation. But of course, as in the future, hopefully we'll have a SATA modification installed in this thing, and it would use at least compatible hard drives like Samsung, Toshiba, or any other hard drives, or Seagate hard drives in this thing. And hopefully in the future we'll be able to install at least 1 terabyte or 2 terabytes. But the only thing is we have to create a petition in this thing, like a system petition where the XMB pops up and all that other stuff, you know what I'm saying? And I also hope in the future that there'll be tutorials like how to install games from the hard disk drive itself, where you can store games on the hard drive itself, where you can play games directly in your PSX instead of using OPL and all other stuff. It'll be exclusively installed on the hard drive itself. Kind of like the PS3 console, but there are homebrew tools where you can install games on the hard drive, or homebrew ports like the emulators and all the stuff on this PSX, which has the capability of doing all those things. But as I said, hopefully in the future there will be a point in time where the PSX hard drive will get decrypted, and we'll see that the hard drives that we want to install will actually work on the PSX. And I'm thinking the life cycle of this PSX won't prone to fail. May fail at some point, but it won't fail as it is in a short amount of years. As this hard drives, as we know, that's inside this thing, which is encrypted to the system itself, is prone, to fail. But hopefully over time in the future, the hard drives will eventually get decrypted, and we'll have some type of modifications to put in this thing so it can run better and smoother, and this thing won't prone to overheat and all the stuff. It'll actually stay around for a little while with a newly built hard drive into the PSX, which I hope to see in the future. Now, if anyone asking why say this now, I'm just thinking the possibility of the future of this thing right here, the PSX, that I see in the future for this thing. And as I said, hopefully in time that we will see more homebrew involved with the PSX. It's not in a while like the PS4, the PS3, or the PS2 that we all know and love and enjoy. But hopefully in the future, the PSX will be in a while, just like the PS3 and 4 and 5 and the Switch and all the other consoles. But this hardware right here, I hope that we will see in the future will be in the wilds. And if those who already own this and wants to be very, handsy with the unit, or if you have a friend that has soldering skills and all that stuff that know how to do all these things, be ready for it, because I want to see the future of this homebrew thing to get started. Seriously, I'm ready. But anyway, guys, as I said, this is not going to be a long video. But as I said, I hope to see in the future for this hardware to be worked, and of course, as I said, the hard drive to be decrypted eventually soon. Now, I did see in Twitter that someone actually did decrypt the hard drive, but I'm just saying in the future, hopefully there will be a point in time where we can decrypt the hard drive and put the same partition on the new hard drive. Just not in the IDE, but a SATA convert into a SATA, where, as I said, the hardware itself won't prone to like fail and all that stuff. It'll save its life cycle. But as I said, guys, hopefully we'll see in the future. Anyway, guys, subscribe and check out my TikTok, and hopefully in a couple, I don't know, I can't even say predict, but I'm just saying I'm gonna work on a GameCube that I apparently have. I'm going to install the JC loader on it to set it up. I do have a GameCube, but as I said, it works, but the optical drive does not work. Unfortunately, I checked out the solutions, and of course, there's my answers. So either I get a newly optical drive with a Xeno mod chip installed, or just install a GC loader on the GameCube, and it'll just be like a plug and play console. So yeah, guys. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching, and make sure you click the notification bell and hit a like, and I'll see you guys later. Peace out, and glad you guys. Peace out.